Cena fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Cena fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely.
Welcome back to another... Oh wait, no, not WrestleMania review yet. That WrestleMania 21 review will be up next. Don't forget to check it out. This is my top 10 worst pay-per-views of the decade. I want to give out some honorable mentions because I don't have them. Hell in the Cell 2019. Night of Champions 2019. Money in the Bank 2019. Saudi Arabia 2018, 2019, and Super Showdown 2019. And if there's any more that you didn't like from this decade, let me know in the comments below. And I have some honorable mentions. Those were ones I wanted to mention that I don't have. These two I want to mention that I do have. I want to mention 2012 Night of Champions. This pay-per-view wasn't horrible. I didn't really care for it too much because John Cena, if you know, pinned CM Punk just like that. But they said his shoulder was down. Even though on the next night of Raw, you could clearly see his shoulder was up. So, because they pulled a bullshit move like that, even though I like both CM Punk and John Cena around this time, honestly, if you're going to be that cruel and say CM Punk won with his shoulder up, with Cena's shoulder up like that, then you know that's retarded. And my last honorable mention is Survivor Series 2016. This one, at first I thought it was okay, but once I go back, well, I watched it a second time and I realized it wasn't that good. Mainly because of this match, I still can't stand them fighting each other. It's that fucking bad. I love the disc art though. This is when wrestling actually was trying on their disc arts. From when I watch people unbox their stuff and get the new DVDs, like the DVD Freako Relaxing Ghost or Wrestling Rampage, when they do their unboxings of newer DVDs, it looks like they're not even trying anymore. Look at this disc art. Mind you, this is only like 3-4 years ago from a fucking disc art, and look how awesome that looks. It's Goldberg, and it's the 2016 Survivor Series. They put so much effort into this that I don't understand why they can't anymore. Nowadays, it's just the title of what pay-per-view it is, and it's either one bland color. I don't understand that. So, 2016 Survivor Series was not good, mainly because I thought Brock Lesnar and Goldberg would last a little longer, but that was just stupid. Okay, we are into the top 10 list now. There might be some on here you like, there might be some on here you don't like. So, I hope you enjoy this. This might take a while, so grab some snacks if you want to. First off, we have just a very terrible pay-per-view and a horrible pay-per-view idea. Thank God they only did it once. We have Fatal 4-Way. First off, the cover is terrible because it tells us who all wins. John Cena, Edge, Randy Orton, Sheamus. Yes, they all work great together. That was it didn't seem good. It wasn't good, but all four of them work really good together. Jack Swagger, Big Show, CM Punk, and Rey Mysterio for the World Heavyweight title. I'm glad they gave Rey Mysterio another world title run. When did this one come out? See, it doesn't even say when it came out. That's how bad it is. Oh, God. Yeah, that's how bad this pay-per-view is. It doesn't tell me what month it came out. So I'm assuming Jack Swagger's world title reign was like 3-4 months. I was becoming one, and I wasn't a Jack Swagger fan around this time. But he should have been world champion longer than he was around this time, I thought. So, number 10, bad pay-per-view, Fatal 4-Way, 2010. Number 9, if you know me, you know I can't stand this WrestleMania. It hurts my feelings knowing I own it, but I have to if I want to say I have all the WrestleManias. I have to own it, but it kills me. Number 9 is WrestleMania 27. This WrestleMania is god awful. So I thought it was going to be good. Yes, I will admit that. When they announced Rock to be your host, which we didn't need, I thought WrestleMania 27 was going to be good. And apparently it's not. And I wish I figured that out a long time ago. There is literally 3, maybe 4 good matches on the whole card. My favorite match of this whole card is Undertaker versus Triple H. That's literally the best match on this whole WrestleMania. Randy Orton and CM Punk is a great match too. Edge and Alberto Del Rio, you could tell it wasn't good because Edge wasn't fighting like himself because of injuries. Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole, I still can't get over this. That match was fucking retarded. I hate that match so much. The Miz and John Cena. You know Cena was gonna win. We all do. But that just sets up John Cena and The Rock, which was a fucking waste of our time. I hated that match. 8-man tag team, Big Show, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Santino versus The Core. That match lasted like 2 minutes. Another waste of our time. I hate this WrestleMania so much with a passion. And if you're gonna put Snooki in WrestleMania, yeah, you know it's gonna be bad. Enough said. So this WrestleMania just fucking sucks. It didn't even feel like a WrestleMania. Okay, number 8. You know it's bad. I know it's bad. And I wish they didn't bring it back. We have No Way Out 2012. This pay-per-view was a very bad letdown. I think the last one they did was in 2009, and that one was great. I liked all the No Way Outs, except this one was just bad. We had Layla versus Beth Phoenix in a Divas match. I liked Beth Phoenix. She was really good. Who the fuck wants to see a goddamn tuxedo match on a pay-per-view? Santino versus Ricardo Rodriguez. That's retarded. Christian versus Cody Rhodes. That's okay. Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler for the world title. Are you serious? We all know who's going to win. Sheamus. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Kane for the WWE Championship. Well, around this time, obviously we knew who's going to win. CM Punk. John Cena versus Big Show in the main event. And I hate the fact that they have to put Big Show in important matches and always make him lose. I'm a huge Big Show fan. But when it comes to serious moments in the WWE, they have to put him in matches and make him lose. Just like this one. The cover doesn't even say anything about No Way Out. It doesn't say, oh, look at the, like, for example, if you see, go back and look at the 2007 No Way Out cover. That has Batista, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and John Cena. That's representing your main event, which was really good, in my opinion. But this one is just John Cena with John Laurinaitis getting fired, which was a great moment. It was. It's just, it didn't say No Way Out. Number 7. Another WrestleMania I can't stand. I just wish they skipped it. It makes no sense. We have WrestleMania 28. This pay-per-view is not good whatsoever. We have Kelly and Marina Menounos. If you're going to put her in a pay-per-view, make sure she's in the crowd, not fighting, because we don't need to see her. Versus Beth Phoenix and Eve. If you're going to have Eve Torres at WrestleMania, you know it's going to be bad. Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. So they fought for the United States Championship in the kickoff show last year at WrestleMania. That turned into a battle royal. How stupid is that? So this year, Daniel Bryan makes his legit WrestleMania debut as world champion. And he goes against Sheamus for 18 seconds. Yes, I wanted Sheamus to win this match the whole time. But you're going to have Sheamus win in 18 seconds? That is horrible. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho is a great match. The End of an Era is another decent match. Literally every time I try to watch it, I fall asleep. So that tells me it's not the best Hell in a Cell match, but I know it's not. It's alright. It's in the middle. Team Teddy versus Team Johnny? Are you serious? Everyone knows how bad that match is. I wish it wasn't even out here. Once in a lifetime? Oh, wait a minute. Once in a lifetime? The Rock versus John Cena was, in my opinion, it was a great match. I'm just not a fan of it. I wanted John Cena to win because it would have meant a lot if he beat The Rock this time. But no, The Rock had to win because John Cena had to be a fucking idiot and go for the rock bottom and mess it all up, even though he could have won the match, I think. But the only good thing about this WrestleMania is the ring and stage was really cool looking. Literally, that's why I watch it. Oh, and somewhere in this WrestleMania, Brodus Clay comes out and he starts having a dance party with cheerleaders. That is retarded. Brodus Clay, I was never a fan of. I always thought he was a waste of time, just like Tenzai. They both were horrible. When they were a tag team, that was terrible. Number 6, some of you might not agree with me, but I don't care for it. We have the 2018 Royal Rumble. Okay, this one I did not like for many reasons. It just didn't entertain me. And like I said, this is 2018. And I showed you the 2016 Survivor Series. So this is only 2 years apart. But look at this. It's a red disc. And it's not important. And I hate these flimsy fucking cases. And I can't stand that Warner Brothers is sponsoring on wrestling DVDs now. That doesn't make sense to me either. So, yes. All the divas are rookies going into this Royal Rumble because it's the first ever women's Royal Rumble match. That, I like the idea of having 2 Rumble matches. But Asuka is like the newest person of all of them around this time. There are so many other people you could have picked, but you're going to pick Asuka to win it. That's what upsetted me. She's the newest one, and I don't like that. You could have picked the Bella twins. You could have picked Bailey. You could have picked Carmella. You could have picked someone who's been here longer, but you had to pick Asuka. I don't like that because she was newer out of everyone. Same goes with the men's Royal Rumble. I don't like that because Shinsuke Nakamura, I'm a fan of, but he's newer than everyone. You could have picked some other guys, could have picked, for instance, you could have picked Kofi Kingston to win the Royal Rumble this year. You could have had Rey Mysterio win it when he came back. The Miz could have won it, even though I'm not a fan of him. It's the fact that two newest people out of everyone won it is what upsets me the most. That's why I don't care for the 2018 Royal Rumble. Number 5, a lot of you are going to agree with me. I haven't even watched it yet. Next, we have the greatest Royal Rumble. But I love the colors because Christmas colors are my favorite. Red and green always go together. So we had AJ Styles versus Nakamura, it looks like. So we had John Cena versus Triple H. I saw that one. That one was alright. Braun Strowman was the greatest Royal Rumble champion. I like that because they actually made him do something good. And then it looks like Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy became World Tag Team Champions. Undertaker versus Rusev. I want to watch that for the Undertaker match because I'm a huge Undertaker fan. And if you're Titus O'Neil, why the fuck you tripping, man? So, okay, in this pay-per-view, tell me down below what you think. I know there's a lot of Roman Reigns haters out there, and I still don't understand why. So tell me down below, do you think Brock Lesnar won the steel cage match, or was it Roman Reigns who touched first? Let me know in the comments below who escaped the cage first. And then, okay, granted, these aren't the best disc art, but in my opinion, it works because, like I said, I like Christmas colors. So let me show you the disc art. So, green and red always go together in my eyes. I like it because Christmas colors rock. And if this is taking forever, I am so sorry. I just had to not mention those ones before. What number are we on? 7? 10, 9, 5. Number 5. A lot of you will agree with me. So this one we rented, and I wish we didn't. We have WrestleMania 29. This one's horrible. Look here. What do we got? We have The Rock and Cena fighting each other again. Well, we might as well throw the once-in-a-lifetime gimmick bullshit out and have them fight again. So this one was not at all a good WrestleMania. You had The Shield versus Big Show, Randy Orton, and Sheamus. If you're going to be The Shield, that's awesome. If you're going to be Big Show, Randy Orton, and Sheamus, that doesn't even sound like a trio that works together. Mark Henry versus Ryback? Are you serious? That's a match you'd want to see on like Raw or SmackDown. And just the way Mark Henry wins by falling on Ryback? No, that doesn't work. Most people say Brock Lesnar Triple H match wasn't good. I actually thought it was. And then honestly, the only good match was CM Punk versus Undertaker. That was a fantastic match. But I do like this, how it's like Digipack form. I wish they did more of that. And then they got the words on the motherfucking discs. So, and if Jack Swagger won the world title here, that would have been perfect. That match would have been actually good. But they had to keep the title in Del Rio. The stage was actually really cool this year, and so was the ring. On to our top 3, I think. Yes, our top 3. So, again, I missed one. I meant to include SummerSlam 2010 in this, so this will be my number 4. This will be just an extra one, so because of how bad this year was. SummerSlam 2010 was very horrible. Like I said, I have it on the bookshelf. I just don't want to take the time to find it right now. 2010 SummerSlam was just horrible for many reasons. Okay, I was not a Nexus fan, but they should have won that match. The cover on it is terrible and everything. WWE going against Nexus like that was horrible. Kane and Rey Mysterio, I think, thought that was okay. And who wants to see Randy Orton versus Sheamus? At least around this time, again, no one. So, instead of top 10, you're getting a top 11 because of how generous I am. And because you had to suffer through this terrible pay-per-view from the 2010s like I did. So, our top 3. I think I got it down. Let's get into this. Number 3, we have the 2013 Royal Rumble. Was not a fan at all. I just watched it recently the other night. It was that bad. So this is where CM Punk's 434-day reign ends. That's okay. That's okay. Someone let me know in the comments below. I totally forgot. So The Rock comes back after like 10 years. And he gets a WWE title shot. Let me know in the comments why The Rock got a title shot. And it irritated me. Because Extreme Rules 2013, you might have hated the spinner belt. I grew up on it. I loved it. The Rock had to change it to the 2014 WWE title. At first I didn't like it, but then I was getting used to it. And now we have shit titles that all look the same. The Intercontinental title might look the worst out of all of them. I hate the Universal title. I hate the WWE title. I hate the Women's Tag Team titles. I hate that new Fiend horror fucking belt. I hate every belt we got. The only one I like is the United States title because that one looks different from every other belt. That's what I want. Like Cena Spinner US title. That was cool because it was different. But this Royal Rumble was a letdown. Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio. Are you serious? Big Show should have won that match. Who the hell? Team Hell No versus Team Rhodes Scholars, which was terrible. And then this one was just obvious who was going to win the Rumble. Oh, Cena had a terrible 2012, so we're going to have him win the title and then go face The Rock at WrestleMania to get his redemption, is all this was. Granted, yeah, I want this on Blu-ray, but this Royal Rumble is just fucking horrible. Number 2. I watched it one time and I thought it wasn't good. But earlier in the 2013 Rumble, I was talking about this title. I got used to it. But the titles now I can't stand. We had Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper in an alright Chicago Street fight. That was good. A Kiss My Arse match? Are you serious? Who the fuck wants to see that? Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. That was terrible. Russian chain match. John Cena versus Rusev in their terrible rivalry. Nikki Bella versus Naomi was okay. Roman Reigns versus Big Show in a last man standing match. Again, Big Show should have won it. I'm not picking favorites because of how much I like Big Show. I'm just saying he should win matches that he favors in. And steel cage match for the World Heavyweight Championship with the RKO banned, which makes no sense. Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. This Extreme Rules was just not good at all. It pretty much bored me. That's why I've only watched it one time. And our number one pick, you might know what it is. Try and guess what it is down below, and I'll give you a few seconds. Alright, you think you got it? Let's see if you're right. Our number one pick for the worst pay-per-view of this decade is Survivor Series 2010. I seen this one once, and it was on the DVD version, because I didn't even know this was Blu-ray until a few years ago. United States Championship. Daniel Bryan versus Ted DiBiase with Maurice. Does that sound entertaining to you? Lay Cool, when that was a thing, versus Natalia. 2-on-1 handicap match for the WWE Divas Championship. Let me rephrase it. Does that sound entertaining to you? Dolph Ziggler versus Kovalva. See, there's someone even in this fucking pay-per-view. I don't even remember. John Morrison versus Sheamus. Does that sound good to watch? No, I don't think it does. Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel. When Justin Gabriel was a thing, I couldn't stand him. Versus Santino and Vladimir. Yeah. And out of this Survivor Series, we only had one traditional Survivor Series match. Normally we have like 3. Team Rey Mysterio, Big Show, Kofi Kingston, MVP, and Chris Masters. That's not even... There's like 3 good people on there around this time. MVP was awesome when he debuted, but around this time when he turned face, he was terrible. Same goes for Chris Masters. He was a better heel than a face. Versus Team Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio, Drew McIntyre, Jack Swagger, Dashing Cody Rhodes, and Tyler Rex. Who? That was not at all entertaining. Kane with Paul Bearer versus Edge. So those are guys I like, but they sound like they would have done better together. This match, they did not. And John Cena as your special guest referee with Randy Orton, your WWE Champion versus Wade Barrett. I like Randy Orton. I liked Randy Orton as champion around this time. But if Cena made Wade Barrett lose, Cena would have been fired for like the 20th time this year. Fucking stupid. This pay-per-view was just very awful. I've only seen it one time. I might watch it again just to see how bad it really is, but I know how bad it is. So, let me know what your worst pay-per-view list would be from this decade. And if this video is long, I am sorry about that. But that is my list and my 2 honorable mentions up top. And the ones I also mentioned from basically this whole year. So, let me know what your list would be down below. take some time, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, because on my recent videos I've been seeing people leaving at least one like. Can I hit 3 at the most? 3 likes? That would be awesome. This is White Stoner, and he is signing off.